Hey, I'm Gina from Baroness, and we are here at Webster Hall. Here and Philly are kind of hometown shows, so we're excited to be here. Tour's been awesome. We've been on this tour. It's the Sweet Oblivion tour in support of our new record, Stone, which we've had 19 different bands on this tour with us. A lot of amazing artists we've gotten to play with. Escuela Grind, we got to play with Drop Dead, Portrayal of Guilt, they were amazing. So many great bands, Sheer Mag and Imperial Triumphant. We're excited to get home, but I think we'll be sad to leave the tour. We travel like a family unit. We spend so much time together practicing, recording, going to shows, going to see bands that we love. On tour, it doesn't feel like that much of a difference. It's just like, oh, we're still hanging out, we're just in a different vehicle now. Hometown shows, it's a little more like nerve-wracking because you have like your friends and family judging you. If it was a hometown show in the middle of the tour, it might feel a little different, but I think for me, being from Philadelphia, having the last show of the tour be in Philly, it feels more like celebratory. When I first joined the band, I was experimenting with a lot of different types of strings, a lot of different gauges, because we play in a variety of tunings. So our kind of go-to tuning for Baroness is D standard, and then we have a lot of songs in drop D, so it would be like a drop C tuning. And then we have some songs in drop A, so the low E string and the B string are matched in pitch. So that's quite low. So for me, it was hard to find a gauge that was like thick enough to handle the low tunings, but like still comfortable for ripping up high and having that like light string gauge comfortability. So I settled in the EXL 125s. So that's a 9 to 46. The fact that that exists is awesome for me because I can have the light high strings and then like a little bit of a thicker, lower string gauge. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna set it and forget it. And then we have like a drop A sharp tuning as well. So that's like another whole step down from the D standard and then drop D from there. So for those I use like the 10 to 46. I've been playing D'Addario strings for 12 years. Yeah, it's been the go-to. It's kind of like you try different strings, you see what works, you see what's comfortable, and then you find what you like, and it's like, cool, that works. No need to change that. On this tour, I have this one, and I have another one for the whole step lower tuning, but this one with the EXL 125s, I'm just constantly tuning, and it just can handle it. Like, I'll go from the D standard to the drop A to the drop D. It's a little like, tune as quick as you can so it's not like an awkward, stage moment. Just using this guitar pretty much the whole night. On this tour, there's like 2 songs where I swap out guitars. I think I broke a string 1 time on this tour, so that's pretty good. And then in the studio as well. Like, everything that we have live is what we use to record with. Our last record, Stone, that we just put out, we produced and engineered it all ourselves in an Airbnb. You like hear the house built, like baked into the sound. It was a great space. We totally lucked out. Wood floors, tall ceilings, and then we set up the drums in front of this beautiful like stone fireplace. It was just a room that sounded awesome. Could not have done it without the D'Addario modular breakout cables, modular core cables, or the like modular stage box. All that stuff we used for tracking our last record. We play everything from outdoor festivals. We've played in arenas, we've played in small clubs, played in theaters like this. I think Ryman Theater, that's like the bucket list venue for me. I think the small club to theater level is kind of my favorite type of venue to play in because it just feels better. You feel the room in a more intimate way and you can connect with the audience. It just feels like a better overall night of music. Right now is a really exciting time for music and guitar playing in general because there's just so many resources for learning and experimenting and sharing what you do. Using the internet as a tool for sharing what you're passionate about, things you're learning, you're constantly like finding other players. I think it's a really exciting time for musicians to be supporting each other and experimenting and putting their stuff out there. I'm sure it'll just keep growing. It's almost like the level of musicianship in the past like 10 years has just like totally skyrocketed. I think it's a positive thing. I think it's pretty cool. Practice, just find what you love, get really good at it, find a band and just like start playing out in front of people. I think that's the best way to kind of get good at your craft and figure out what works and what doesn't. In heavy music and extreme music, it's definitely a more male-dominated genre, I guess, but I do see that like changing more and more. There's a lot more like diversity, and I think that's beautiful. Happy to be a part of it, and I'm inspired to see like younger, more diverse players entering the scene. It's amazing.